Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sheena Abraham. Today in this episode, you will learn to connect to RDBMS using ODBC in R. After this session, you will learn how to install SQL Server. You will learn to install SQL Server Management Studio. You will learn to connect DSN in ODBC. You will learn to use ODBC to connect SQL Server in R and access SQL database. Now, first of all, you will learn to install SQL Server. Now, to install SQL Server, first and foremost thing is that you have to download SQL Server. To download SQL Server, go to SQL Google Chrome and write SQL Server 2019 Express Edition. Here you can see your first link. Click on that link. It will take you to a SQL Server download page, and in this page, this is the page. In this page, when you go, you have to download the SQL Express Edition. Click here on download now. When you click here on download now, it will install a exe file of SQL Express. Once the exe file is completely installed, click on install button. When you click on install button, it will install your SQL Server in your Windows. At the end, you will get this page. Once you get this page, click on this connection string, copy this connection string and keep it safe in your computer, because this connection string will be useful for you in later creating DSN connection. After this, second step is you have to install SQL Server Management Studio. Right here, SQL Server Management Studio in your Google Chrome, you can see the link to download SQL Server Management Studio. It will take you to a page from where you can download SQL Server Management Studio. Click on the download page. It will download, and it will, once the exe gets downloaded, you have to install that exe and in your computer. Once you install that exe, from there you can create your own database. Now, the third thing is that we will see how to install, configure your. After downloading SQL Server, you have to go to, you can see SQL Server Management Studio. Once you open SQL Server Management Studio, you have to connect to SQL Server Management Studio. In the server name, you will copy the same server name and click on connect. Once you connect the SQL server, you can see the database. Here you can see by default there will be a database, system database, master is there, which was shown initially when you installed it. But if you want to create your own database, you can create your own database. Right click and click on new database, and in this way you can create your own database. I have created my database SQL and I will say OK. After creating my database, here my database is created. After creating my database, I'll create my table. To create my table, when you click on the plus button here, you can see, right click on the table, click on new table. It will help you to create your table. Here I will create my own table. I'll specify the type int, and then I'll specify name, specify nchar. I'll say age, specify int. Here I say gender. I will specify again nchar. So I have created my table. After creating the design of the table, I will save and enter my table name. So I will say my table name as employee info. When I say employee info table is created, so after my employee info table gets created, now I want to insert the values. Click on the plus sign. Here you can say employee info table is created. Again, right click on employee info table, click on the edit top 200 rows. When you click on the edit top 200 rows, it will allow you to insert your data. So I will insert my data. I will store the details here. Similarly, I will insert three more data rows of the details. I'll create, after creating my database, I will create here. I have created my database. I haven't created my database. I will save my information. I have saved my information. Now to see whether it is created, I will again click on this. I can see that my database is successfully created. So here you can see my database name is SQL. My file name is DBO employee info and my server name was local SQL express 01. So now after creating your database table and you will create your DSN. I'll minimize this and now I will create the DSN. Now to create a DSN, the steps is to you have to open ODBC in your desktop. Once you create a ODBC in your desktop, click on the ODBC connection. You have to say add. In that you have to specify the ODBC server. We will specify SQL server. And here I will say my connection of my DSN SQL underscore DSN description DA. I will write DSN in the server name. The server name which I was created was localhost. It has given a server name this. So I will copy this and I will use that server name in the connection. I will do that. Then click on next. Use window NT authentication. Click on next. Here you have to specify your default database. So here I have created a database SQL for my table. I will use that. Then I will finish the connection. You have to test your data source. You can see that your data source is created. Now you say OK. You can see your SQL DSN is created. Once your SQL DSN is created, you will go and use that SQL DSN in your R programming. After creating my DSN, I will come to my R Studio. To connect your SQL to your using ODBC in R Studio, you have to use the library RODBC. I will run this code library RODBC. After that, I will establish a connection with ODBC using ODBC connect function. ODBC connect. Here I will mention my SQL DSN which I have created here in the ODBC DSN. Same I will mention here in the DSN name and the function is ODBC connect and I will pass my DSN name here and the variable is connection. I'll execute that. After that I will retrieve my file. As I have shown you that we have created a table DBO employee info. I will try to access DBO employee info in my connection. I will pass the SQL query, select a star from DBO employee info in SQL query function. First, parameter will be the connection. Second parameter is the SQL query. I will run this, and after this I will run my connection. I can see that my table is accessed, the same table which I have created in this SQL Express. I have accessed the same table in our environment also. The other way to access the table is SQL fetch. In SQL fetch also, the first parameter is connection. Second is your table name. Here you can run the query. Once you run the query, you can see you using that you have access the table which you have created in SQL Express. There is one more parameter called max. Using max, if you can minimize the function, you can specify how many rows you want to access. It will give you, since you have specified 3 rows maximum, it has given shown you only 3 rows. In this way, using ODBC, you can connect to our environment. You can connect to our environment. I hope that in today's session you have understood how to install SQL Server Express, how to install SQL Server Management Studio, and after that, how to create a database in your SQL Server, how to create a table in your SQL Server, and after that, how you can create a ODBC connection and DSN in ODBC connection, and finally, in our environment, how to use that DSN and connect to your table and access your file. If you have any doubt, write in the comment window, and if you have any queries, you can anytime write in the comment window. I will be happy to answer your queries. I hope that you have enjoyed the session. Thank you.